The mayor at that time, Noreen Adelot, a very good friend of mine who is now deceased, called me one day and she said, I'd like to group a few of the alumni together, and we had had reunions in the past at other places, and see what we could do about getting this place on the state historical register to get some monies for it. And I said, well, okay. If you think you can do that. So about 7 or 8 of us met down at the old town hall, and she had went to the Crowley County School Board and asked how she could get this building, and they said, well, if you take the high school too, we'll just give you both of them. And in fall of 1993, we were able to get the building on the Colorado State Historical Register. The building was built in 1914, and according to the history, the lots and the building cost $8,000. And then in 1993, we get $109,000 to restore the building. Besides the grant monies, the Arkansas Valley Correctional Facility, we had about a dozen of their workers, and they came and started stripping all the old latex paint. Yeah, some of the volunteers would come and say, oh, this room on the east here was my 4th grade room. And I said, that was my 4th grade room. I went to 2nd grade on this side and also the 5th grade on that side. We have little brochures that if people come and like to walk around the area, that tells the story of each part of our landscape. Well, you know, years ago, the Union Pacific, the Missouri Pacific Railroad, they advertised and brought a lot of people out here to look at the land and say, this, the Great American Desert, the place to buy 80 acres, 40 acres, start farming. And some of the first ones were the sugar factory in Sugar City and the German-Russian people that came. And then the Hispanic communities began to come and want work. And eventually either rented or bought their own farms. And also, as I spoke about the Japanese, they did the same thing. Different groups of Japanese men would come to the area and perhaps do a sharecropping with a farmer. And I counted about 15 different ethnic groups that come to this area to settle. We love where we live, and we love our county, and we just try every day to think of ways to promote our county and make it a better place to live.